The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Friday! Let's go! You're looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where it is festive and 49 degrees. The high is 52, the low is, 30 degrees.
69.
So, Chris, when you told us to stand by, you want us to still sit down, right?
Yeah, you can sit down now, Nate. I'll go to that.
So you didn't really mean stand by. You mean hold.
Y'all can always tell what kind of show we gonna get by the way Nate starts the show.
Yep.
Get ready, Chris.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Hit the dump button.
That is Nate. He is Shannon. This is Kurt 3 Pumps Daniels. In the back is Chris Beam. Or Chris Beams. No, just pray. Chris Beam. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we
have
speak.
Baby Boy back. Is Baby Boy back there? Because I heard
Baby Boy
Josh.
Oh, no.
Echo.
Nah, Lowe's not back there.
Okay.
Hey.
Brought to you each and every day by
Hey.
Wingstop, where flavor gets wings. Oh, man, this is going to be a fun show.
You can feel the energy. The energy's good together.
I feel it. Call us. Tell them the number, Jess.
888-855-2297. That's 888-855-2297.
I can get through the first six. The last four trip me up sometimes. How we feeling?
Good.
Kurt?
Yeah.
You 100%?
Yeah.
Back to
Boy,
three
back
pumps?
to 3 pumps,
good.
baby.
You saw me throw his hand up and did.
Hey.
You did. I'm telling Kurt, Chris, show him. Rewind it.
Jesse, how you feeling?
I'm good, man.
You good?
It's Friday.
You good?
Friday.
All right. Nate, you good? I know you good.
No, I know it. I'm getting some food out my teeth. Hold on.
Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks.
It was good. It was
doing
decent. We'll
good.
talk
Doing
about
good.
it.
Speaking of teeth, bring the show back to me right off the bat. Went to the dentist this morning.
Let's go.
I'm good.
Nice.
Everything looks good. 6 more months before I have to go back. So
Let's go, brother. You've been doing a good job taking care of yourself.
y'all scared me.
Yeah, your eye was all jacked up, and now
Yep.
you got that
fixed.
rectified.
Got my glasses. I have to wear my glasses here next week.
Got your rectum checked and
I
everything.
did everything, man.
Good to go,
Got
man.
my teeth all
Rooter to the
nice
tutor.
and- Yep. Got all my plumbing and issues fixed.
Yeah.
So good to go. Good
So
to go.
with the soft hands, do that just.
That's just I don't know.
Extra.
I didn't need no help with that. That's just
Let's
part
just,
of who
let's
I
get
am.
let's get some love all the way around the room. My boy,
You would, no, sir.
Kurt, boy, all the way around the room, man.
You say you trying to get it.
Why you never
Trying to get it. You trying to get it. You ain't having it.
No, just I always think he's slick, man.
I went back and listened to that show. Nate wanted no part of
Man, high
touching
five
another
Friday,
man.
bro.
Hey, I'm excited about Friday.
No, high five Friday, my boy.
Yeah, yes, sir. All of it. Yes, sir. Come on, not Mr. Spread himself. Not Mr. I would spray everything in the room. Hold on, let me get some lights on.
You know what? I found a picture pre-COVID of you holding a Lysol bottle, sitting right there where Kurt sits,
Right.
smiling because we made fun of you.
Yeah.
And then, like, what was it? 6 months later, the world stopped.
Ahead of the curve.
Doing this at our house.
We're so far ahead of the curve.
Listen to me. I'm the voice of reason. Keep trying to tell y'all. They try to tell y'all. They try to give it to Nate. I'm the voice of reason. I've been ahead of the curve.
How we feeling about these Cowboys? You know what?
Tell you what, man.
I'm gonna surprise y'all today. But Monday Night Football, is it still a big deal?
Yeah.
Because now you got Thursday Night Football, you got
Monday's a staple, though, right?
2 and 3 games on Thursday.
Sunday
now.
night, Monday nights are the
You got
staples.
Saturday games. You got
Sunday's kind of the marquee though now, right?
Sunday
It used
night.
to be Monday.
Yeah.
It just depends who playing.
Yeah.
It just depends on who playing because it's
Like they had to change it up because remember Thursday night games used to be throwaways. They'd just be like, "Yo, give me
last
the-
night
the-
wasn't no
Oh, it
throwaway,
was trash.
bro.
yeah." But now they had like
Last night,
those
yeah.
folks are like, listen, we're gonna give you $1 billion. You're not gonna give us Jaguars.
You know what? In fact,
Jaguars, Broncos.
In fact, let us pick if we're gonna give you this kind of money. Can we just pick?
We're in the decision making on who's gonna play on these Thursday nights.
Love. What do you think about it?
Kevin Love,
The
Jourdan Love.
Yes. What do you think about it?
I like Jourdan Love. He's the future of the NFL.
What do you think?
Really?
I got into it with Isaiah last year. I said this kid is nice. All right, let me I get a, he go to growl and I leave him alone. Then all of a sudden he just dismantled us. Him and the running back, who was no longer with him, just dismantled us. I said, what you think now? Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, he's in that group of who will carry the NFL for the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like as those that we looked at, because eventually Josh Allen will fall off and Patrick Mahomes will fall off, but Jourdan Love is in that group of guys who are the next carriers of the sport, of the quarterback position.
If Buffalo's quarterback Josh Allen just be careful with how he's handling his body, he could play forever.
I don't think he can be careful. I think that's just who he is. Yeah. I think his style of play is that.
Kind of like Dan Campbell just cannot not go for it on fourth down when the game's on the line. That's just who he is.
We come into this studio week in and week out for this team, and we ask the same questions year in, month out, week in, week out. What is the identity of this football team?
Detroit's
they
got
don't
one.
ask that in Detroit.
That's right.
You don't even ask for the 49ers.
It's clear, and it is set. And I heard Ryan Clark say it, or he tweeted it. He either said it or tweeted it. I know it came from Ryan Clark. He said, you don't understand how hard it is for a defender to have to consistently play for 4 downs. When you have 4 downs to get 10 yards, it's like we've been built to get to 3. We get to 3, we're like this. We're off the field. Like, that's the goal. Like, get to 4th down. You see all the guys hold up 4th down. With the Lions, it's like, we're not done. Because they're going for it. Doesn't matter if they're backed up. Doesn't matter what the score is. Doesn't matter. They're going for it. So now they've turned it into, you got to play 4 downs now. And to consistently do that, he goes, man, sometimes mentally, you're not ready to play 4 downs all the time. You're looking to get to 3 and get off the field.
I mean, even when it's 4th and 1, everybody.
Yeah.
They looking over at the opposite opponent.
Yeah, 4th down.
Like, we got you.
We got you. We win.
You could be 4th and 6 against the Lions. And
how many plays did they, if you don't mind looking up, how many plays did Detroit run?
And my boy Jeff Kavanaugh, he told me a stat this morning.
Young Kavanaugh.
Yeah. He said that that by the Detroit Lions going for it all those times, one, he didn't give the ball back to Green Bay to get to actually win the game. He says, and it turned into 8 points. So he's like, they found 8 points by going for it when the numbers would have said, hey, kick the field goal or punt it away. They went and got 8 extra points that wasn't kind of in the equation of it. And you think about it, when you win 34-31, those 8 points mattered.
Dan Campbell is what I like because you can't use analytics against him. Because if he feel it in his heart, he ain't looking over to say, hey, he ain't calling to the press box. Hey, man, what's the analytics on this? Hey, go for it. Let's go.
We going.
Well, how many plays?
They ran 76 plays.
Damn,
that's a lot. That's a lot of plays.
They were 4 for 5 on 4th.
And how many times did they run the ball?
They ran the ball, let's see, 34.
That hurts.
Only averaged 3.3 yards per carry.
He didn't care.
They wore him out.
He didn't care. But anyway,
they call that in fighting and boxing the championship rounds.
Drag you in the deep water.
What would you say the championship rounds are in a football game? The 4th quarter?
4 minutes.
4 minutes left in the 4th
football.
Quarter. That's the championship round.
That's what people say. That's why you got 4-minute offense. That 4-minute offense is to be whether, like, listen, we ain't giving it back to them. We gonna run this offense. We gonna run as much the clock out as we want. That 4-minute offense.
And like 20 other teams in the NFL talk about that, but only about 10 can really do.
But see, y'all did that when y'all was coming up. It was like, listen, hey, we running it, and it was Eric, it was Allen, it was it was all
It was
y'all.
ugly, man.
And y'all was like, y'all know what's coming. You know we on the way. Dude's getting it, and we're gonna run it down your throat for the next 9 snaps, 10 snaps, 12 snaps. What you gonna do?
Dallas has lost 3 of the last 4 Monday Night Football home games and are 22-18 all time. Cincinnati, thank you for the stats, Kurt, is 4-20 on the road in Monday Night Football games and are 14-27 all time. Do trends like that matter? Or is it just fun stats that everybody throws out?
I think they're probably just fun stats.
Yeah.
These guys are whole new team, whole new players.
We'll find out when we start giving predictions. It's just a fun stat. Your predictions go tell us.
What? Tune in to the show all the way to the end, because this might be the first time ever that Nate
Gives a score.
Well, he gave a score last week, and
We won, bro.
we won. So, but
Oh,
it might
pick
be.
against.
It might
I
be
want to know what his.
It might be the first time he ever says it ends in a tie, because he likes Joe Burrow that much.
He does.
Man, Joe Burrow, I'm telling you, that's a different dude, man. That's a different dude, man.
All right, let's take our first break. When we come back, we'll see if we can find out why the Madden Cruiser is out on the street today. Did you know that?
I did
Mr.
not.
Jones be making it happen.
See if we can figure that out. And
Take calls. 888-855-2297.
there we go. And someone else on this show will actually utter the initials DLLS besides Jesse when we come back for the second segment of Hanging with the Boys.
How's Wingstop sound? Crispy, juicy classic wings, sauced and tossed in those 11 soul-satisfying flavors. Paired with hand-cut seasoned fries, house-made honey mustard, blue cheese, or signature Wingstop ranch. I think you've heard enough. Get your flavor delivered at wingstop.com.
This is Nate Newton from Hanging with the Boys, and Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to game day as the official wings of the Dallas Cowboys. Order now by downloading the Wingstop app or ordering online at wingstop.com.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. They sure make game day special, and for every purchase of the new Tyson Cowboys Nuggets this holiday season, Tyson Foods will donate $1 to the Salvation Army up to $100,000. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
We got big personalities. We got big hair, big belt buckles. We got fans all across this big state and enemies in every other one. We even got a big star on the 50-yard line. Smirnoff knows football is a we thing, an experience that is best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks home or away, we rally together. We cry together, and we always rally cry together because, most of all, we got big love for them boys. Smirnoff, we do game days. Please drink responsibly.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every day by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. Kurt,
Yeah.
swing by your local
Swing.
7-Eleven and grab your favorite. Did you say swing?
No.
Grab your favorite item from the roller grill.
Glizzies.
Then enjoy a big gulp
Oh, big gulp, son.
for just 89 cents. Valid at participating stores. Fill up and get game day ready. I'm going to go back by there next week. I'll bring you guys some treats.
I meant to send you guys. I made a video this morning, and I totally forgot to send it
Pump 8.
to the. I was at literally right here. Look,
Kurt. 7-Eleven. Pump 8. Go get that glizzy.
There you go. Put it in your mouth, Kurt.
Yeah, I was getting gas this morning, and I made the video, and I was like, and I don't know what distracted me from sending it to the group this morning, but
there's no telling.
Chick call you from the
Probably got on X.
7-Eleven next to a trailer park.
Looking over the park.
He saw a new prospect.
He's looking over the fence.
Yeah.
Nice wheels on
they
that
sleeping
trailer.
them. Actually, I was up early. They sleep. TP's asleep.
888-855-2297, right?
Yep.
Call us, man. We need some calls. Kurt,
Yeah.
your bullet point number 4 today.
4.
Yes. Do you have your notes in front of you?
I do.
I would like you to read that just so
Okay.
for
sure.
once these initials can come out of someone else's mouth.
Even though you came out of your mouth earlier, but
Yeah.
Brian Baldinger said on DLLS
It's good company, I heard.
that every line needs an alpha, and Brock Hoffman is looking like one of those guys. You think so? Does it matter if his talent doesn't match his attitude, or is it?
We'll ask the offensive lineman in this room. Nate?
As long as he's above average, he can play within the group, within the what is I'm trying to say? The rhythm of the offense, the rhythm of the offensive line. You know, you got to have continuity. I always talk of that. And the better each individual is, the better this bond is. As long as he's above average, you know, you don't need 3 or 4 of those guys. You know, and we've been playing barely above average, but as long as you're above average, you know, you can survive.
At least he's not facing, a deep defensive line this week, I guess.
Yeah.
What does that bring? Because we haven't really had an alpha offense. Lyle was, but he was really kind of quiet and soft-spoken and mild-mannered. We haven't had a just nasty offensive line since
Ron Leary.
Well, he was kind of quiet. He wasn't really a trash talker, was he? He wasn't very vocal.
Yeah, it's true.
Colombo and that group, that was probably the last time, right?
Yeah.
What was
the Hulk Hogan's daughter? What was his name? A teammate of mine too. I forget his name. He dated Hulk
It
Hogan.
was Phil Costa.
Phil Costa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phil Costa was nasty.
Yeah. But we haven't really had that. We've had the nice guy, the quiet giants, the Tyron Smiths and the
We've had the skilled assassins.
Yeah, very quiet.
We've had some skilled we had 3 of those.
Yeah.
With
For a long time.
With Tyron, Travis, and Zach.
Yeah.
They didn't say much.
No.
They just beat you to death.
What dynamic does that? Do you like having a nasty offensive lineman, or do you like the more quiet, like what?
No. I would take you anywhere you come as long as you can ball.
And where did you fall in that spectrum?
Quiet.
Who was the nastiest on your offensive line?
Eric Williams.
And then who was like the most mild, meek mannered kind of person?
Tournay.
And you fit somewhere where?
I wasn't gonna say a word, like I said, because I had to concentrate. It's hard not to mess up plays and not to jump offside. I was just a mauler. I was physical. I was real physical.
I would think that was a bit. If he hasn't, he's ridden that the last 5 years.
Yeah, he's consistent with that.
He's spoken it into factual existence.
It's the truth. It is the truth. Ask Troy. Troy, who jumped offside the most? I got to be Big New. And when you walk out of a huddle,
I could just hear you talking to yourself walking out of a huddle.
It's 3. It's 3. It's 3.
It's hard to.
It's hard to. Don't jump, man.
And hit himself on the leg. Hard to. Don't.
Bro, you know it's bad when the quarterback say call the play and say hard to. And then the last thing you walking out of the huddle, Nate, hard to. Okay, Troy. Okay. Depending on whether it was Jerome Brown, John Randall, Reggie White, whether I was going to jump or not.
Oh, man. All right. Let's go to the phones. We got a couple of calls. Chris, who do we have today?
We have Russell from Hobbs, New Mexico.
Russell, how do you feel today?
Well, I've been feeling pretty good here lately with the way things are going, but can we sustain it?
It's a good question.
It's a good question, Russ.
And how do we fix the offensive line and the defensive line? Why aren't we playing the 5 best players on the offensive line? And what we're doing on the defensive line, I don't know what we're doing with those guys.
What is your score prediction this week, Russell?
I think it's going to be in the 30s, probably 38, 35, maybe something like that. And who knows who's going to win? Could be either one of them.
So we'll just say 38 to 35.
Oh, geez, Russell.
Who knows?
The only thing you know is Russell want the best five. He don't care who it is.
All right. Well,
yeah, that's right, Nate. I want the best 5 linemen on the field. I don't care who they are. Yeah. I say put the Tylers on the ends, on the tackles, and then let the white wall in the middle handle it.
Okay, my brother. Yes, sir.
The great white wall.
You said it. We didn't, bro.
Thank you, Russell. That was a good call. Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Funny.
I don't know who the hell is going to win.
38, 35. You know what? That might be realistic.
Yeah, the score,
You don't know who's going to win. Why don't they play the best 5? Is it about development?
It's about money and development.
Money and development.
Yeah.
Who they're paying and where they draft collateral and developing guys, right?
Yeah.
So.
And when you say play the best 5 guys, I think sometimes people who, and I don't know Russell's background, but people who haven't been involved in this game or have played these high-profile positions, you just don't go willy-nilly start moving folks around in October, November, December.
Just can't.
You just don't do that. Because not only like you run the risk now of it not working, and God forbid when you're trying to make these moves that your $60 million man is back there. Mm-hmm. And it's just a little bit different than what people try to make it out. Oh, just take him and go put him over there. Just take him and go put him over there. And I'm like, it's not that easy, because there are certain things, and please, Nate, stop me and take over whenever you want. But there's certain things about what's your stronger hand, right? I'm so used to working on the left side that I put a certain hand in the ground, and now when I got to go and punch, if you take me to the other side, I'm off, right? Like the other hand has to go down. Well, the one that's going down on the ground was actually my good punch hand, because I played the other side for so long. You see,
That's my coach tried to change me. Coach Wise tried to change me, talking about put your right hand down. And I was used to the left side, so I learned to punch with my right.
Right.
And then I'm like, nah, coach, I can get off with this left hand just as quick as I can with the right. I'm staying with my left.
Or if you're a pulling guard or you're a pulling center, right? What's your you train your body to do certain things for so long, and now I'm a step slow because I've always been a right guard, and I would pull out to this side, the right, it's the left side all the time. So me opening up my gate with my left foot is different than me opening up the gate with my right foot. So there's all these little.
Has that been one of the problems with Guyton this year? People have talked about he should have.
Don't look at me, Kurt. Ask the guy who's been to the Pro Bowl 6 times and played 3 times.
People are asking if he should be moved to the right side.
The thing is, you had your right tackle.
Right.
That you had your right tackle, and you was needing a left more than you were a right. And then when Tyron took off, it became a blaring need. So they trying him, and I don't say much, but just say reps don't always make you good. I agree. Sometimes you just may not be good at that position, but by him in the first round, he gonna get every opportunity to show that he need to be somewhere else on this offensive line. Then he gonna get every opportunity to prove that too. So
where they picked him as a right tackle, knowing they needed a left tackle. Would they have been better off maybe waiting a little bit and getting a guy who played left tackle in college?
It wasn't anymore. It wasn't that many more. What happens a lot of times when we trying to draft people and talk to Broadus or other draft people, in a good, very, very good year, there's only 15 players out of all these college players in a very, very good year that have first round grades. You have a lot of guys with high second, and a whole bunch of guys with second round grades anywhere in the second round. So it ain't that maybe he didn't have a first round grade on him with everybody. Maybe the Cowboys did. I'm not saying they did or didn't, but everybody's not a true lock-in first rounder. So
looks like he may not play this week or Monday anyway. Looks like he's out.
Well, we got to make sure that Udoka and getting
Chuma, Get good rest, Chuma.
Yeah.
Get good rest, Chuma.
Yeah.
Get good rest, Chuma.
Because that boy is nonstop.
Because Trey Hendrickson.
Nonstop.
He's like the only.
He is the defense.
I was gonna say he's the only guy you got to really worry about.
He has 55% of their sack, like their sack percentage. He has 55% of their total sack percentage.
Wow.
When he's in the game, they're up above 35%, 40% pressure. When he's out of the game, they're at 22% pressure.
Well, speaking of moving people around and playing out of position and stuff, if Diggs can't go, are you better off putting Jourdan Lewis on the outside or keeping him inside where he's really good? Like what would you lay that out? What would you do?
Who is your corner? Who is going to be the corner? But
they're saying
Jourdan Lewis stay inside.
Would you
Who
move
is going to be your
Jourdan Lewis?
corner?
Would you move him outside?
They just what's my man name? Ayo, Owarie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to bring him up in a matter of days. If you want to match size on size, Israel Mukwamu, he's a 6'3" kind of guy going up against T. Higgins. I mean, if you get really bad, you still got the other guy, Keemon Hall. And the other two guys that they just signed, I don't think those guys are going to play.
Leave Jourdan. My take. Leave Jourdan Lewis where he at, so you'll be strong there. Let Bland do what he do, where you'll be strong there.
So have two strongs in 1 week instead of maybe
because don't weaken.
Two.
Like Jesse said, with that 6'5", go over there against 5 whatever. Jump ball.
Yeah.
Your boy just gonna look out there.
Yep.
Joe Burrow gonna look out there.
She was lying when she said size don't matter. She was lying. She was lying when she said it.
Same thing. You do the same thing. Leave Jourdan in the slot.
Yeah, leave him in the slot.
Yeah.
All right, let's take one more call before we go to break. Jesse gets in trouble. Who we got, Chris?
Oh, we got Randy in California.
Randy, how do you feel? Hey.
Hey, I feel good every time I get to talk to you guys. It's my favorite
man,
show.
that's what I'm talking about, brother.
Hey, I know you guys are about to go to break, but I just wanted to say, Nate, with Cooper and Guy, I know you're just talking about it. How far have they progressed from training camp to now? And it's Cooper Beebe calling out line protections, and is Guyton working his feet and his hands a little bit better? The last one I'll get real quick. Kirk and Shannon, throughout this whole season, I know it's not what we really want it to be. What are your guys' when you guys watch these games? What do you most enjoy, or what you're mostly looking at or paying attention to during these games that make you kind of be optimistic moving forward? Y'all have a blessed weekend. Stay safe.
Wait.
And
What's your score?
pick?
What's your score?
Oh, my pick. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go Nate Newton style by 1 point.
Hey.
One.
Yeah, at 1 point. It doesn't go wrong, and the price is right. Bet one.
There you go. Well, hey, thank you for the call, Randy. We appreciate it.
Well, you know what? And I know this may not go well with the brass. This kid is just surviving. Tyler Guyton is just surviving. He's not receiving his lessons well, and he's not learning. He still can beat him with the same moves. And when you 10, 12 games to the season getting beat with the same move, that means you're not processing the information that's coming before you physically or mentally. Cooper is getting better. They say the quick move can get him, but he's been playing well. He's been playing okay. I'm not gonna go overboard about none of it because we still got some good games left to play, and we'll see what happens.
Kurt, I think for the first time ever, Randy's my new favorite listener.
He added y'all to the mix.
He addressed a question directly to just me and you. So what are you looking at during the games, and what are you enjoying?
Well,
take this moment in, because it'll probably never happen again. So
I probably won't give an answer that would deserve another moment. So, I don't. I'm not. I know you as players and all that are focusing on the line or this guy or not. I mean, I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the game as a whole and winning and that sort of thing. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see the young guys improve and develop and that sort of thing. But I mean, I can't tell you specifically Cooper Beebe's doing better and that kind of stuff.
You know what? This may sound weird, but I'm gonna say, like, as a follow up to his question, I wish I can watch the game like he does.
Yeah.
Like it sounds crazy, but I'm always in player mode. I'm always in
watching film mode,
right? Like trying to figure out, like, third down. In my head, I'm like, 3rd and 3. Oh, look at those splits. Oh, this got to be you know what I mean? Like, I'm always
it's
looking,
a job to you.
Yeah, it's a my lifestyle. Like, I watch the game now as no matter how hard I try to sit back and watch it like a fan, I'm like, what would I call here?
Even if you're watching, what if you're casually watching two teams you don't really care about? I'm
still breaking it down.
Did you see him come off the line?
Yeah, I'm like, what's about? I'm just always looking at it. That I wish I can watch it and just go.
I'm that way with editing. I edit so much. I can't just sit down and enjoy reading.
You're proofreading everything.
Always like, this should be, It's
but
annoying.
me, like last night, I just enjoyed it. Especially when they just went to running over Green.
That was a good one.
I love when they go to running over folks. But anyway.
So, Randy, since you asked, I'm sorry to cut you off, Nate.
Yeah,
but
I know it's about you.
Because,
I knew it was going to be about
Randy,
you.
I'm glad you asked that question because, I think this season, like, we all wrote them off. And now.
No, we. You.
Okay, I wrote them off. Okay, I wrote them off. Just the drama and just the circus and the storylines. And now, guess what? Everybody had said Coach McCarthy was selling the house and packing the bags. Guess what? Now it's like, you know what? He could be back next year. And guess what? Here's all these young guys that are stepping up and getting an opportunity. It's fun to watch because, I told y'all were well aware. I said, I'm Team Tank. Lose them all. I don't care. But I want them to win now because it's fun. And now there's a new storyline to root for. And it's like, with Micah back on the field and then, how could you not have fun watching Overshow and what he did? I probably watched that play 50 times, man. And then they had a bit, if y'all haven't seen it.
He broke the play down.
Yeah, Cowboys social media. Was it yesterday?
I saw it yesterday.
May have been.
Let's just say yesterday.
Let's say yesterday. They took him an iPad and said, "Hey, walk us through this." And he was sitting out here, by the lunchroom, and they did a great job of editing it and letting the play run while he's talking about it. It's really cool. Go check it out. But I think just there's excitement back as to where we were, wondering what the hell are we going to talk about for the next 8 weeks. Now it's fun to talk about football again.
You're Jerry Jones' favorite kind of person.
Suck me back in. Got me. Got him.
Well, he did what? Got you right back in. Gotcha. Got him. Got him.
We got all the breaks done.
Got him.
One more.
We got one more.
Be right back. Got some more phone calls, Chris? Stop, Nate.
I just asked a question.
Nate's ready to go.
No, I'm not. Y'all want to go extra 30 minutes? I'm ready.
No, I got to take a break.
Pay for that.
All right, be right back. Be right back.
How's Wingstop sound? Crispy, juicy classic wings, sauced and tossed in those 11 soul-satisfying flavors. Paired with hand-cut seasoned fries, house-made honey mustard, blue cheese, or signature Wingstop ranch. I think you've heard enough. Get your flavor delivered at wingstop.com.
This is Nate Newton from Hangin with the Boys, and Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to game day as the official wings of the Dallas Cowboys. Order now by downloading the Wingstop app or ordering online at wingstop.com.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
Fall is here, and that means football is back, bringing all the delicious game day foods with it. As you prep for all the big games, tailgates, and watch parties, let Yo Quiero be your one-stop destination for all things home gating. Yo Quiero's fresh, flavorful, ready-to-serve guacamole, made with real Hass avocados, will score taste bud touchdowns as you cheer on the Cowboys. Yo Quiero's wide range of mouthwatering and versatile products can be found in your local grocery store's produce or deli section. Grab some today.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every day by Jigsaw, the proud dating partner of the Dallas Cowboys. We will give you our predictions here shortly, but right now, do we have more calls, Chris?
We do. We have Nigel in Arizona.
Nigel, what is up? How do you feel?
I'm in with the big four for the first time, man. You guys don't usually take calls? I'm so happy because you have one of my favorite all-time Cowboys right there, Mr. Nate Newton. And I wanted to say, Nate, I am so proud of you with all the weight you lost, your
Thank
health.
you, brother.
You look happy.
You gotta see it. Hey, listen. You gotta see him run up and down these hallways, man. Them knees,
cruising,
boy. Them knees.
Well,
he be moving.
I've seen him run around Oxnard, and it felt bad.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. So you have a question and a statement?
I do. I have a couple. One, I had to laugh because we were talking about the line there and switching positions, but I watched some nastiness with Mr. Williams back in the day, and lo and behold, I saw you on the right side. I was like, whoa, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's before Eric took my job.
Yeah, well,
took it. They gave it to
can't
him.
be sad about that, right?
Yes.
But, getting back to Guyton, I'm just curious, and Nate could probably answer this. Those penalties of him having his position being back more like a tight end and getting called on that numerous times in a game. Whose responsibility? Like a wide receiver lines up, he looks at the ref, says, yeah, I'm lined up. Isn't there somebody like with the offensive line coach like saying, hey, come up? So I'm just curious about that because it's a little annoying to see it, the repetitiveness of that. You guys have a wonderful holiday. I love watching you. Blessings.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we didn't get
What?
what's your score? What's your score?
Oh, my score. I'm thinking the defense, I'm going with Nate, not with a one-pointer. I think we're going to take it by 4. Let's say 27-23.
27-23. Cowboys. All right. Thank you, Nigel. Appreciate it. We need to lead with what's your score.
That's nobody's job but his. They work on that every week. They talk about it. They see it on film. Refs are out there in practice. Hey, man, move up, move up, move up.
If you can see the crack, you're too far back.
Yeah.
If you can see the crack, if you can see the crack of Cooper Beebe's bottom, you're too far back. Move up.
Man. See, that's what bothers you. You do it once, then you do it twice. He's like, if he get one penalty, you be like, okay, hurry up and get the next one. I'm saying, it has happened multiple times in my line. You get a holding, 4 plays later, got another holding. So that means you're not learning off the same play. You line up in the backfield. You come back, it ain't 5 plays later. You line up again. You're not learning. You're not processing. You're not thinking of what you have to do. You have to take play by play. What happened bad, you break it down. Okay, I need to move up. That ain't happening again. He beat me to the inside. I'm going to be a step slower and kicking back, half a yard shorter than kicking back. Do like this kid that played for the Bengals. Put your feet closer if you have to. So when you go back, you go into your original spot. And then you kicking back further to the next spot to take you back. You got to make adjustments. There's small things we talk about during a game. Mm-hmm. He's not doing it. He's not making adjustments from play to play, from series to series, and learning anything. And I hate to say that, because that don't sound good, but, if you ask me the truth, I'm trying to tell you.
Chris, how many more calls do we have?
I just started ringing. Let me pick it up. You want to go cold turkey?
Just one.
One cold turkey. You ready for this?
Lord, here we
This
go.
didn't work well
Roll the
last
dice.
time we did this.
Let's go.
Here we go. Ready?
Tell them they're live.
No, I'm just going to let you tell them.
Okay.
Ready? It's cold turkey. Here we go. And we'll send it. Go ahead.
You are live on the air on Hanging with the Boys. Watch your mouth. Who is this?
Man, this is Anthony from Seattle.
What's up,
What's up,
Anthony?
Anthony?
Anthony from Seattle.
The other Anthony.
I don't think
On
we've
the
ever
other
had-
coast.
Have you ever had an Anthony from this? Is your first time getting through?
This is my first time getting through.
Okay.
The
All right.
Yeah,
How do
what's
you
up?
feel?
Today?
Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling on top of the world. It's Friday, and I'm on with Hanging with the Boys, so
Let's
life
go.
can't be any better
Let's
than that
go.
right now.
You get paid today?
Man, you know what? I'm self-employed, so
Oh, you get paid every day.
self-employed. As a self-employed guy, I'm learning to start to get paid when I'm ready to get paid, and paid all the time. So I'm enjoying that lifestyle right
Is
now.
it an OnlyFans account or like?
Oh, wow.
No,
Just trying to see.
no, it's no. It's nothing like that, man.
all right. My fault.
I'm a-
My bad.
yeah, you know.
My bad.
Do you
I'm a
use your
licensed
phone a lot
therapist.
on this?
No, do I? No.
Oh, man,
Well,
they're trying to get you in trouble. Don't listen to them.
I see, Kurt. Thank you for bailing me out. I'm gonna get right back to it. First and foremost, man, I do want to say, because I don't get a chance to call into the show often, but Jesse, your story of how you start your New Year's off in regards to your juice fast, brother, I want to tell you that's super inspirational, man.
Yes.
I normally do a 10-day juice fast myself, but hearing your story and hearing how much you use that time to empty yourself, to fill yourself up with God and the Holy Spirit, brother, I appreciate that.
Oh,
That's-
sweet, bro. Wow.
It's getting close, too.
Yeah, I know.
Not around the corner.
I'm prepping myself now. Look. Let's just start getting yourself ready.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's out. Every time I start doing it, I don't want to do it, and I try to talk myself out of doing it, but then I ultimately go ahead and do it, and obviously life is 10 times better afterwards. So, yeah, definitely appreciate that inspiration.
No doubt, bro.
Let me go ahead and give my score prediction. I think last year, or the time we played the Bengals before, we won 14-17, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, with Cooper Rush, we won 14-17. So that's going to be my score prediction. I'm wondering, kind of like what you guys' thought process is on moving forward. Like, I'm not even thinking about the draft, but if we have good continuity between the guys that we have on the line, Tyler Guyton, BB, the new guys, all of the changes that's been made. How much of a priority level do you see drafting an offensive lineman for next year will be? So that's I didn't anticipate getting into the call. So just you guys taking my call is greatly appreciated. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. And I can hang up and listen to the rest.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Anthony.
I've always felt this way in the draft. If you got a top 5 to top 7 pick, you take the very best player. That's just how I feel. But if you're in the 15 and below, as long as that guy, you have to reach for that guy to get him into your draft, then you can go to a need, in my opinion. But if you got a top 5 to 10 pick, I don't care who he is and what he is, you get that best player, because he's going to automatically improve your team, especially when you have a bad record. I've had year in and year out of losing. So that's just my take. And Bill, listen to yours, Jess.
Best available player. I mean, I want good talent.
Yes.
If I got good talent, I can do so much more with that. But when you reach for a position and you try to make that puzzle piece fit in where it doesn't fit, you look crazy. So just go get the best available player and then go, all right, we'll work around this dude. So if that means offensive line, it means offensive line. If it means receiver, it means receiver.
Receiver, yes, it does.
Just don't get a running back that high. That's my thing.
Hey, don't go for that. You ain't finna get that in there, dog. If it's a running back and he's not a top 5 pick,
How low would you go for running back? Second round?
Low will you go? There's going to be a ton of running backs that you can go and get.
What's the highest you would take a running back at?
Second round.
So
I'd take one. I'd say one about 20, 16, 20, yeah.
I was thinking about 15
yeah.
to 20.
We're in the same bill. How about you, Kurt?
Yeah,
a running
I
back.
would go
He's got to be the right one, though. He couldn't be just like, I wouldn't reach for no running back. It'd have to be.
Yeah, I would go lower. I think even with unless he's elite, like Barkley, but you're not going to get him.
Well, because he's in the league.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Why you got to shoot your boy out? Y'all finally get extra questions. Yes, they finally get extra questions. He shoot his boy.
He'll not act when he get a little bit of celebrity. See, you get a little celebrity.
He gets the big head.
Ask me to talk once. All right, I'm sorry, Kurt. What is your score today, Kurt? What do you think is going to happen on Monday Night Football?
Caller was right. Cooper Rush, he actually kind of outplayed Joe Burrow their last meeting.
Wow.
2022, he had 235 yards and a touchdown for a 95.5 rating. Burrow had 199 yards with a touchdown, 89.9 rating. Burrow was sacked 6 times, so let's hope that happens again.
That might happen again.
Yeah. So I'm riding the Rush bandwagon here.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I am.
What score?
It's going to be a shootout. It'll be like 31-30.
Oh, my God.
31-30, Kurt. All right. Nate, what you got? What you got?
Just right, just win, baby. That's just
Okay, Al Davis.
Half a point?
Just win, baby. That's what you write. Just win, baby. That's all it could be.
All right.
Just win.
Chris.
Al Davis Newton.
Yes.
Score.
My score is going to be, we're going to go 27-20.
27-20 Cowboys? Chris is going to pick the Bengals for once?
Yeah, Cowboys. Let's go. Yeah, Cowboys.
Tongue in cheek there? Okay,
No, like
27-20.
what did you expect?
Okay. All right. I changed my opinion on this game by listening to Nick Eatman, which is probably a huge mistake. I'm the fan today.
First of all.
But he said, you know what? They're 4-8. You're at home. Go beat a 4-8 team at home. Sure. I don't care how great all these pieces are. They haven't put it together yet this year. Beat them. Cowboys 30-27. Drinking the Kool-Aid this week. Drinking the Kool-Aid.
The voice of reason.
And Jesse.
And Jesse.
Score and stat of the week
Hold
to
on.
watch.
Jesse.
Whoa, real quick. I mean, he is wearing orange, so go with this one.
That's brown. That's mocha. That's mocha.
I will say
it's
this.
about that color.
I know that I get a lot of my love, and I know that I sit here today, and I know that they still cut me checks from this building. But my first team
was the Cincinnati Bengals.
I forgot about
Bengals.
They threw you to the rock quarry. And
They did throw me to the
We
rock
should have made a
quarry.
bigger deal about that.
They cut me. Well, the
should have made
Cowboys. The Cowboys did tell me they wish they had 53 of me.
Yeah.
And then at least the Bengals were like, "Yo, you're just not good enough." The Cowboys.
Did
said,
you have a catch with them?
No.
There you go, then.
Yeah.
No. So let me give the stat of the day. Stat of the day. I know that we talk a lot about. We heard a lot about Jamar Chase. We talk a ton about Joe Burrow. We talk a ton about T. Higgins, and all those are rightfully so.
Chase Brown?
Not going to be Chase Brown.
Really?
No,
Tight
it's
end.
not going to be bad.
Gesicki and
Lot
the other guy?
Gesicki.
The backup tight end, right?
No, he's a starter.
He's a starter.
They got him listed as second on their depth chart.
Well, they do run a lot of tight ends, two tight ends, but Mike Gesicki's the guy.
Yeah.
Like
He's good.
He's the guy. He's had his time, like I said, in Miami. He spent a little time in New England, but Mike Gesicki, especially if you don't have Trevon Diggs playing, because now we're shuffling guys around, and and then what Mike Zim was doing was that he would have Wanye Thomas come into those necessary passing downs.
June.
And yeah.
It worked last time, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, he got hurt last time he said that. Yeah. But Wanye was coming in and guarding the tight ends because Donovan Wilson has struggled all year long and his whole career being able to cover the athletic tight ends. And so now you don't have Wanye in this game due to the injury, and so you're relying again on either Donovan Wilson or bringing in Israel Mukwambu to kind of play that position. So the musical chairs worry me a little bit. So the stat of the day is if Mike Gesicki has more than 50 yards receiving, and it has to be 6 catches or more. 6 catches or more for 50-plus yards or more. The Cowboys will lose this game.
Okay. What is your score prediction? Do you think he's going to do it?
And if they're going to lose anyway, we don't care about your prediction.
You know what? The fact that you're actually thinking about this and not just going straight out, Cincinnati's going to blow their doors off, which you might say that in a minute, says a lot. Says a lot that you think this might actually
Here's the thing. It does have an opportunity to be a game because I do think the Cowboys defensively is going to get after it. The Bengals offensive line is very, very shaky. But like I know Nick Aikman's like, they beat a 4-8 team. Well, you ain't too far off from the 4-8 team. You know what I mean? Like y'all, you 5-7, they 4-8. Y'all ain't too far apart. And so you start when you have a game of two bad teams, you start kind of deciphering who's who, right? And I think like you take Micah and you take Trey Hendrickson, and they kind of wash each other out because they can both have 3 sacks apiece, right? And then now you start talking about okay, CD and Jamar, and then you start looking up and you go, uh-oh. Quarterbacks. And that's where, to me, the game lies, is that the Cowboys don't have a quarterback on their football team that can actually go and get you 30 points by himself. They needed 2 non-offensive touchdowns to be scored in the last couple of weeks. Of course, the returns of Cavante, and then you can add Wanye to that one too. And then you had the tip 6 by DeMarvion Overshown. That's kind of giving them the advantage. I just don't think this offense with Cooper Rush will be able to score enough. Yeah. That's why I'm a little bit, leery. So I'm going to go Bengals 33, Cowboys 23.
33-23.
You said Cowboys 33, Bengals 23.
That's what you said.
No, I'm trying. I didn't hear
Bengals.
I was looking at the phone. What did he say?
Bengals 33, Cowboys 23.
Okay, that's what I thought he said. Cowboys 33, Bengals 23. That's what I thought he said.
Yes, all right, sir. Fellas, got the day off. Well, we have the show off Monday. You guys have to work. So I will be watching the game and not working. So we'll be back Tuesday with Victory Tuesday. Go Cowboys. Good show, Jesse. Good show, Nate. Good show, Kurt.
High fives all the way around.
Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Jazz and Josh. Man, y'all left him on an island today. I ain't going to give y'all no praise today. This is the last show of the week. We'll be back Tuesday.
We out.
Yeah.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!